It's a nice start for Candice Bass-Robinson and her team on Sunmet Day, teaming up with Greg Sheen and Main Chance Farms, of course. Well done to Mr. Bamford, Mr. Finch, Bramford Hastings, Mrs. Finch, and Main Chance Farms are the breeders as well. And it's a good start for Greg Sheen. He's got some lovely mounts throughout the afternoon. Firstly, Greg, nice to get off quick out the blocks.
Yeah, this is how you want to start these big days. You know, you look forward to riding on the day. You try and plan which is your best ride, where you're going to have a winner. So to kick off the day on the front foot is always fantastic, you know, especially for the stable I'm riding for in 2 races later, and obviously the big one, the Sunmet. You've mentioned all the connections involved here, so congratulations to all of them.
Horse that seems to have found one better in the past, but nice to see him get his confidence back this afternoon and put his head in front.
Yeah, consistency must be rewarded, and she's done just that. You know, she's got the experience, and she's travelling very comfortably for me throughout, and it was just a matter of time when I wanted to let her go, and she let down really well, and she sustained it to the end. So well done to Candice Bass-Robinson, the whole stable. I'm sure they're going to be thrilled with the start to the day. Obviously all the sponsors, you know, Sun International with the Sunmet and all their co-sponsors. As I say, it's one of the big days. It is the biggest day in the Cape, and as jockeys we love riding on this day, so it's an absolute pleasure, and I wish them well as all the other runners today, and my sponsors, Richmond Highlands. Thanks for the support always.
Fantastic season you're having, Greg. Wonderful to see you riding the winners here in Cape Town, of course in PE. You're just an absolute bomb in PE.
Yeah, I'm lucky I ride for the top yard there, Dees, and it's also a privileged position. But yeah, glad to get one on the board today, as I say, and look forward to what remains.
Okay, punters are looking for all the information that they can get their hands on. Can you help us later on?
I think it's a very, very hard card. You know, the exotics are hard. My next best must be in the 11th, you know, and then I'm just hopeful throughout. You know, there's Group 1 races. We're all trying hard. I looked, you know, to try and assist some people in that, and to find a banker today, I really couldn't, you know. So they're going to have to go with their hearts today and play it as you see it.
Well, all the best for the rest of the afternoon, Greg. To yourself and all the other jocks, wish you guys all the best and a nice start to the day.
Thank you, and I hope everyone enjoys today as much as we're going to. Cheers.
Fantastic. That's Greg Sheen. And we got Nitesh come through. Nitesh Mehta from Sunbet helping us with the winning presentation. A nice bottle of champers for you there. Let's get the winning trainer in, who's Candice Bass-Robinson. Candice, firstly, you're looking stunning as always.
Thank you, Dees.
Sunmet, the vibe's good. We're hoping for a decent crowd later on as well. But more importantly for trainers, it's a big day for you guys.
It's a very big day, Dees, and I was just actually saying to Philip now that for the first time in a long time I'm actually driving home from work this morning feeling a bit nervous, and I don't really have a right to today because most of my horses, I think this was my shortest priced horse today at 7-1, but look, they've all come through their preps really well, and they particularly well, all of my horses today, and I'm expecting good runs from them, but it's tough racing on Met Day. Everybody's out with the same dreams and hopes to have winners on Met Day, so it's certainly nice to start the day with a winner.
Others, Philly, Greg summed it up, rewarded for consistency, and Julie as well.
Yeah, she's never out of second place. She's been a very consistent filly. I've only had her for her last 4 runs or so, and as I say, she hasn't been out of the second box, so it was a nice day for her to choose to get out of the second box today and have a win on Met Day. She's not a bad filly, Dees, and you know, she's a big strong filly, and certainly I don't think she'll go any further than the sprint trips, but it was an open race today. There was some competitive form in there, so I thought she did a good job. I thought Greg rode her really well today. He had her nicely positioned, and set her lights at the right time, and so well done to him. Good way to start the day. He's got a ride for me in the Met later on, so hopefully he continues on his winning ways. And then just very well done to Philip, to Bram, to Brian and Kathy, who aren't here today. Brian said he's unfortunately sitting at home on the couch, but he's ridden a lot of winners from that couch, so well done to him. And yeah, to Sunmet, thanks for all their sponsorship, for a lovely day if I don't get a chance again.
Your dad, Mike Bass, and yourself now, Candice Bass-Robinson, have tasted success at the highest level, and you guys have given us so much of wonderful memories throughout the years when it comes to this race day. What can we expect of your runners later on? I know it's too many to talk about, but where could we follow your stable?
Look, Dees, I think in the 2 sales races, I've got 3-2 Charlie in the sprint race. I think he's the kind of horse that must go in, and he's got an each-way chance there. In the mile race, which is the following race after that, Snow Report, I think I've got him at his best. I can't have him better than when I have him, and he must be included. I think he's a runner there, and I've obviously got the 2 runners in the Met who are both outsiders, but they really are well at the moment. And a horse like More Magic is certainly a horse that could, if those top horses fluff their lines, who could finish in the money today. And then obviously Clouds Unfold, who's my Group 1 filly in the Majorca Stakes. She too, so 3rd run back now, and I think she'll be at her best today. She's obviously got 2 top fillies to beat there, but I'm hopeful and I'm confident she'll run well.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Lovely. Candace Bass Robinson. Let's get Philip and, okay, another bottle of champagne. Everybody's getting a bottle of champagne. Thanks to Nitesh Mittal for that. Philip and Bram, you're going to go first. Now, you got the money in the first because you've just told me you took in a lovely double from yesterday into today, Port Elizabeth into Cape Town.
Yeah, we were fortunate. We won the last 2 races yesterday with Mangrove and I think Grey Mistress. And we thought the other grey would win here today. I think it's Diva something. But yeah, well done to my partners. Well done to Brian and Kathy, wherever you are, somewhere in the world. We want to thank the sponsors, SunMed, for today. Lovely to put on a day like this. What a lovely weather we received. We're grateful for that. Also very grateful that Bad Habit got out of the bad habit of running second.
Sure.
She is the sister to Mighty High, which I also privileged to own, which is the Alan Robertson winner. So let's hope we win a couple of few, and she should be worth something for breeding. Lovely to be here, and as I say, well done to Philip and the Bass Yard for starting the day like this.
And your success just continues, Bram. You're having a wonderful season as well.
Yeah, now let's hope we can restore it on the business front as well soon.
Do you have a banker for the Pick Six? You're a Pick Six player, and you've caught some big ones.
Yeah, listen, I think Rainbow Bridge will be the right one in the big race, but a lot of us, including myself with One World and Undercover Agent, will chase it down.
Thanks for that, Bram. Philip, hearty congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's just great to be here and great to have a winner on Met Day in my own colours.
Well, she's certainly done you proud, and she's like an ATM in the maidens.
Yeah, I mean, Greg rode a great race. You know, he settled there and didn't use it very much, and then he just knew when to push the button, and he did it to perfection.
Well, all the best of them moving forward.
Yeah, and I have another runner in the Majorca later on, 3rd runway in the same colours, so that will be a nice double.
Well, fantastic. All the best there.
Thank you.
Well done to the guys, and a bottle of champagne coming through from Nitesh representing Sun International Sun Bet. And that's a wrap of race number 1, and Bad Habit has come through to open up the meeting. And up next, it is the start of the Bipot race number 2.